Welcome to the CBG Winter Classic Show, the first of its kind here at Newark Showground. Well, here we are in the main hall. As I say, it's only just gone 9 o'clock and people are only just starting to open up. There's a few groggy faces about. But if you turn to my left here, this is the array of private entries. As soon as there's not many people about yet, let's go and have a closer look at what's what. There's a CB450, the twin cam black bomber. It's the Mark II model, look, with the more European styling, if you like. That one belongs to a bloke called Ian Grundy, and Ian Grundy's won an award with that bike. Yesterday it was awarded, let's get a little bit closer just to make sure we get it right. It was awarded Best Japanese, and rightly so. It really is quite an immaculate piece of kit. He's done a wonderful job on it, and parts for these machines must be quite difficult to get. Look at that. Get a bit further down so you can see the details on that engine. Very, very nice indeed. I'll go around the other side and give you a quick look at that side. Disc brake on the front, notice. Very nice indeed. From the sublime to the ridiculous, if we just move back a bit. A little James Cadet there, look. Go down the row. 2-speed Scott. What year is that one? Let's have a closer look at that one. Must be 1920s. Look down here, it's a 1926 Flying Squirrel. Now I rode one of these, or intended to ride one of these on the Bamborough run, although it failed on the day, but in the 6 weeks up to that, it's a very fast piece of kit indeed. Now this is another award winner here. Little Starfire. Just have another bend down here just to remind myself who it is. Mark Ward. And Mark Ward was awarded Best Post-War for another immaculate piece of workmanship. Underrated bikes really, a lot better than the reputation for exploding. The thing is, they have to be revved quite heartily to get the best out of them. It really is a lovely job, that one. Paintwork perfect, chrome work perfect, really nice indeed. Just move back a little bit further. Here's Peter Ward's Golden Flash, another nice restoration. Plunger flash. Now you'll have seen this one before if you've been to the Stafford shows. This is Steve Clark's Tribsa. Steve from Retford, pal of mine. I know a lot about this bike, so please excuse my indulgence while I tell you a little bit about it. See the Fontana, genuine Fontana 4-leading shoe racing front hub. Look at the size of those spokes, there's hardly any spokes in it. If I just cock a leg over the ropes and go a bit closer, down there is a genuine period Britax oil filter. The engine itself is 760cc, it's balanced and stroked and bored and ported and you name it. There's a brace of GP carburetors on it, look, complete with the colour-coded, colour-matched bungs in the end to stop little fingers. Steve's actually put a modification on this. I don't know whether we can see it or not, but there's somewhere he's drilled into the body and put a little stop that actually just holds the slide off the bottom and allows it to tick over. So you've got a pair of GPs here that actually tick over. We'll go around, and if you look on that bit there, the beach. Now that all came about because Nicky, his partner, reckons that Steve spends more time with this bike than he does with her. So she calls it the bitch. And look at that, that's all Steve's handiwork in there. It's started off life as a Triumph BSA conical hub, but it's been drilled and messed about with and had those lovely mesh bits put in there, look, to resemble Manx. Clever lad is our Steve. Looks very, very smart indeed. The seat unit and the tank, of course, are all alloy. That's fairly obvious, isn't it? Those lovely pipes. Steve's had this bike for over 35 years, and he canes it unmercifully, and he's very philosophical, because if it blows up he simply rebuilds it and it's usually back on the road again within the week, by the weekend. Belt drive, NEB clutch down there, look, those pipes are straight through and they sound fantastic. He runs it on Castrol, so it sounds great and it smells great too. We'll go a little bit further on. Well, Steve, the bitch there, she got second in the private entry. Oh, I'll just show you this up here. Look at that view there. If that ain't the most perfect, absolutely perfect cafe racer view. Rev counter, speedometer, steering damper, oil pressure gauge, I think. Yeah, oil pressure gauge. And nicely machined in the top there, look. Tribsa. Oh, and just there, might not look anything in particular, but that, you can see my hands, just bear with me a second. That, it goes dip switch back, full beam forward, dip back, full beam forward. Genuine Britax, found new in a box. Would you believe it? Newark Auto Jumbo. Right, sorry, we'll go back to where we were. Ivory Calthorpe. Now this one was awarded best pre-war yesterday, and rightly so. It's a lovely, it's not finished yet, lovely piece of work. Not finished yet, look, not on the road quite. Got no silencers. Don't think it's been fired up or anything yet. But if we look down here, see, we can see silencers, no silencers, and the pipes are still bunged up, but the enamelling and the work on this, we've even got the original cable, you know, cloth coloured cables, if I can speak, on there. Super duper job, absolutely beautiful. You'll have to forgive me if it's rocking and rolling a bit, this film. This is a tiny little handheld camera about the size of a telephone. This is Trevor Bostock's bike. Have a closer look, see what year it is. 1936. 1936 500, super bike, beautiful finish on it. Look forward to seeing that one when it's completely finished. Going across to the other side, Maurice Nicholls, try Greeves, another absolutely lovely piece of work. This is up for sale. Maurice wants about £8,000 for it if you can get it, which I think is a bit optimistic. You never know. It's a lovely work, a lovely piece of workmanship again. It's got a 500cc all alloy Triumph engine in it. It has a Matisse look about it, doesn't it? Sounds fantastic on those two into one pipe system as well. Very, very nice. Forgive me, I keep saying very, very nice, but they are all very, very nice indeed. Got a nice Greeves Scottish job here. Just let me get another bit of an update on what this one actually is. It's a Scottish special, as he puts. It's another one of Maurice's. And it says a Scottish special rebuild for on-off-road use. A lovely big barrel on it. And we've got the obligatory little D1 Bantam, the D1 Trials version actually, and the little Ducati next to it. Not the most flamboyant of paint schemes compared to the Elite and things like that, but this one, which model's this one? It's Mike Bracken's 1958 175 Ducati Sport. Now this one, best restoration. This one won best restoration. When you get up close to it, the finish on it is quite perfect, absolutely perfect. The coach lining and the polishing and the edges on the nuts and bolts, absolutely perfect. And I don't know whether we can see this or not, just get down here a little bit. I'll just bob under the rope with this, but just there is what it was like when he got it. So we duly gave it best restoration. There's next to that Don Greeves Golden Flash, little Moto Guzzi, little tiny Moto Guzzi. John Siddons 64cc Cardelli Junior. Bit of a Honda special jobby there, and then the Kawasaki here. This is his name, Raymond Bourne. This is Ray Bourne's H2A 750 triple. And lovely it is too, look. That won an award yesterday. That got third place in the private entries. So that's the private entries for you. Very nice indeed. We shall now have a look round elsewhere. See you in a minute.